Chapter 8 of Brave New World by Aldous Huxley is a deep dive into John's life and experiences on the reservation, offering a contrast to the conditioned world of Bernard Marx. As Bernard listens, fascinated, John shares his history, highlighting the stark differences in their upbringings and viewpoints, emphasizing their feeling of isolation in their respective societies. John's account begins with his early memories of his mother, Linda, who had relationships with men from the reservation, particularly Pope, who introduces her to mescal, a powerful hallucinogen similar to soma. John recalls the resentment and violence Linda faced from the women of the reservation due to her open sexuality, which was influenced by her conditioning in the world state. An essential part of John's youth was learning to read, a skill taught to him by Linda. His access to literature expanded when Pope gifted them a volume of Shakespeare's works, which profoundly influenced John. Shakespeare's texts offered John a refuge and a framework to interpret his own life, inspiring him, for instance, to attempt to kill Pope as a reaction to his relationship with Linda, mirroring the passionate and often violent emotions found in Shakespeare's plays. Unable to partake in the traditional initiation rituals of the reservation, which would mark his passage into manhood, John undertakes his own version of this rite. He subjects himself to physical trials in the wilderness, seeking some form of spiritual awakening or insight into concepts like time, death, and God. This personal journey marks John's struggle to find his place and identity within the confines of neither fully belonging to the reservation nor having a place in the world state. As John concludes his story, the emotional bond between him and Bernard is cemented by their mutual sense of alienation. Spurred by this connection and perhaps seeing an opportunity, Bernard invites John and Linda to return with him to London. John, filled with a mix of anticipation and naivety about the world state, quotes from Shakespeare's The Tempest, exclaiming, "O brave new world," not fully grasping the complexities and the dystopian realities of the society he longs to join. This chapter is critical for its exploration of identity, belonging, and the impact of cultural conditioning. Through John's story, Huxley contrasts the visceral, often brutal reality of life on the reservation with the sterile, predetermined existence in the world state. John's unique background, melding the raw experiences of the reservation with the intellectual stimulus of Shakespeare, presents him as a complex character destined to challenge the norms of the world state. Additionally, the incorporation of Shakespeare into John's narrative serves not only as a tool for personal expression, but also as a critique of the shallow, conditioned responses of the world state citizens, setting the stage for the thematic conflicts that unfold as the novel progresses. If this video was helpful, please hit that like button and tell me what you would like to see in our next video in the comment section below. This has been another Bookly Crash Course.